Okay guys, in this video we are going to manually create a non-personalized product in Lockerstock. So if you're not familiar with that term, non-personalized and personalized, we can do three different types of product: a non-personalized product, a personalized product, and a photo image upload product, which you could say is a personalized product. But a non-personalized product is basically a straight PNG or a straight image design or whatever. That's non-personalized or anything. What happens is when we load it up, it's inside Lockerstock, and then an order is made, and that image is taken and it's printed on the shirt. No messing around, just a printed image. That's easy, straightforward. So that's the easiest type of product we're going to do, and that's what we're going to set up in this video. So I'll explain about the other types as we go forward. So what you need to do is come down to your products to create a product, and then we'll go new product or create new product. So here we can browse through the different products. We can see them all. Some of them are a little trickier, and perhaps I should do a separate video on the different types, because these cutting boards, the graphics need to be slightly different for some of these. But for all of the t-shirts and hoodies and things like this, these are just straightforward printing. So I am going to just grab standard t-shirt here. So I just clicked on that there. Now at this point we select our colors. Now be careful here, because what we don't want to do is select light and dark at the same time. And the reason for that is, when we create this listing in Lockerstock, in most cases you'll have a light and a dark design. So your PNG will have either a light or a dark background. You know, easiest thing is black or white background. So you'll have one design that goes on the black shirt, one design that goes on the white shirt. So you can't combine those within Lockerstock. So anything that goes on light has to be one listing in Lockerstock, and anything that goes on dark has to be one, or product should I say, in Lockerstock. And I will show you how you can create those in Lockerstock, and then how you can combine those on your actual platform. So whether it's Shopify or Etsy or whatever, I'll show you how you can combine those listings together. So at this point, make sure you're either selecting light or dark. So whichever one you're going to roll with, select it. So to make this simple as possible, I'm going to choose white. Oh no, let's go for black. In fact, let's choose black. Black always looks better. So here is where we can set a pricing. You don't need to worry about it too much, because you can also set it at the other end on your website. But if you want to, you can adjust it by the percentage of profit, or you can just type it in these fields here as well. And you can also deselect here. So if you only wanted it to run up to 4XL, you could just knock those two off the end there. Let's do that. Let's continue to product details. So we didn't have the full range. We knocked off two sizes we thought we didn't need. Product title here, so I'm just going to call this Demo T. Okay, here you can add your description, and when we actually look at pushing as well, depending on which platform you're on will depend on what, I mean the title comes through, but will depend on whether or not this is pulled in. So personally I like to just leave this and do it all the other end on the website, but you will get a feel as you do it, you know, and you'll work out the best way. But here's our product description, and all you need to know really is you can change, edit or add to that if you want to. So at that point we go save and continue to mockups. Now because this is a non-personalized design, we have two ways of doing this, just to throw a curveball in. With non-personalized, I like to do it this way, by going down here and clicking upload completed product image. And what that means is I can add my own mock-up in there. So if I the other way I could do it is just click, in fact let me do it this first way first. So I'm going to click upload artwork image, and I'm going to find a design, and I can't talk and think at the same time. So this one here, let's go into art PNGs, and we're on dark. This is what I mean about having the two different light and dark. So here we've got an on dark version. I'm going to click open, and just wait for that to upload a little. And this is method 1 of a non-personalized, okay? And then we can drag this around on the canvas area. We can resize it if we want it. So just make it look something realistic, and then just position it on the shirt where you think it would be printed. Okay, that's method 1. Now for a non-personalized, only non-personalized, I don't do it that way. I like to do it this way. Okay, and if you don't have mock-ups, then just you do this, and what will happen is your product image will be mocked up on this sort of background, this shirt. But here, the way I prefer to do it is upload completed product image, and then I'm going to click upload artwork first because it's going to open up the right folder. So I add my artwork there, and then I add my mock-up. So if you buy any of my single designs, they come with the mock-ups, or you can go ahead and make your own mock-ups. So this is a unisex t-shirt. I'm going to grab this guy on dark, hit upload, and basically by doing it this way we can have our thumbnail set with a much nicer looking image. Here we hit save and finish. And I forgot to mention as well there, let me go back in, I'm just going to click edit, I'll show you that screen in a minute. I forgot to mention there, it does tell you right here, look, the image recommended image requirements 2800 by 3200. Okay, that's for your design, that's for the actual design here. Okay, so just in case you want to, or I should point that out to you. Okay, so we hit save and finish. We then get to this page which shows us some information. We can click here, we can change the title if we want to, and then click update. We can do the same with a description, we can update that. We can add a design on the back if we want it to be printed on the back, front and back. Okay, it's exactly the same process. I'm not actually going to do it, but if you wanted the back design, you do that. Okay, and then here, let's look at this here, edit additional images and tags. Now what we can do here is we can add more mock-ups. So say we wanted to add what have I got? Well, I'll add one. I got another black one in here. Okay, so let's add that black one. Now you could just keep pressing add, and you could add a load more. So all your mock-ups here. Tags we can add. The way I do it, I like to do it is product, type of product, and then design name. So this was border wall, I think. Yeah, border wall co, like that. Okay, and then you can hit save. Now you see here it says to Shopify. So what will happen, excuse me, I was just uploading that image. What will happen when you do your push, so as you can see up here, you've got these. Okay, so when you've got your integrations, or if you've got your integrations running with Lockerstock, you can hit this button and then it's going to send everything over to your store. But of course each platform is different, so depending on what you're using, if you push to Shopify, it's going to take all those tags that I just showed you where we set the tags, your additional mock-ups, your thumbnail image that's on the screen there. It'll take all that and it will go over to Shopify, and it will list your product on Shopify just with one click of a button. But depending on what platform you're on will depend on how much information goes over there. So if you push to Etsy, then it's not going to bring all those tags. It's only going to bring in one thumbnail, and you'll have to do the rest on the other end. But it's still a great time saver, and you've got that connection which is going to automate all your orders as well, which is the best bit. So if you're setting up these listings on your own and you're only using Etsy, don't worry about adding these additional images and tags and everything, because you'll be wasting your time in Lockerstock. Okay, only add all this stuff really if you're on Shopify. And I'm not sure, I need to test out WooCommerce to see what information goes through WooCommerce. If you do that before I've made the video, just test out one product, push it across to WooCommerce and see what information you get, because I need to double check that. So further down here you can download, or this edit button here is what takes you back in if you want to edit anything in there. Okay, chances are once you've set it, you may want to flip out your main thumbnail there, but to be honest, if you're going to change it, you're probably quicker just changing it on the website at the other end. View SKUs here, this is where it generates all the SKU codes. So these codes are unique to your Lockerstock account, and essentially when you have one of the integrations or connections, what is happening is Lockerstock is connected to your platform via an API key, and then every hour or something like that, Lockerstock goes out and crawls your e-commerce platform and it looks for these SKU numbers to see if there's any of these SKU numbers match any orders in your account. If it hits one and finds one, it pulls all the details in from your account into Lockerstock, creates that order, brings all the customer details and that. So these are your unique SKU codes, and we'll be looking at these. This is what we use when we combine a light and a dark listing. Okay, so it might sound complicated, but it's actually really easy. You just got to be careful you don't make a mistake. Yeah, and that's it. If you have multiple colors, so of course your chances are you will never have mixed white and black, but you may have a load of dark colors here. These will all show down here, but at the moment we've only got the one black one, but they'll all show. And if you want to remove them, say I've done it loads of times as well, where I accidentally leave black and white on, it will bring the white one in down here, just hit the X there, and that'll get rid of it to make sure that no mistakes happen. So that's it for non-personalized. It's absolutely the easiest one to set up. It's very straightforward. It's just the image, just a few things you got to watch out for, like not mixing up light and dark. Other than that, and don't waste your time on adding tags and stuff really if you don't need to. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so with that said, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.